This has been a long week. So, welcome back to a new vlog. It's actually Saturday the 9th. So obviously this vlog is going to be a little bit different. The week's already gone and this is the first time I'm talking to you. So, I mean, obviously this pandemic has pretty much ruined everything for everyone worldwide. I don't think there's a single person who isn't affected by this, but for me, as someone who has spent the last 5 years hating every aspect of her life and has only just sort of in the middle of last year, you know, I finally finished school. I was free of those things that made me hate life, and you know, I finally just about picked up the pieces, and now it's all come tumbling down, like literally just as I was about to sort of start my life. Like, I had so many plans for this year. In like, one of the biggest ones was to try and build my business and my portfolio, and there's literally no way I can do that full stop from my bedroom. So yeah, to say I'm not happy is an understatement. I'm furious, and I think the worst thing is that it's no one's fault, so there's no one to blame. Like, there's no one to be angry with. It's happened and it sucks, and everyone is in the same situation, so there's no one to complain to either, because we're all in the same situation. But yeah, basically I finished the readathon at the very end of last week, and I sort of took a few days off because like I basically read flat out for the last 2 days, and so I don't know, like after that I always find it hard to get going again, especially because at the moment I have nothing to do. Like, I have tried to rectify that several times, but it seems like every time I come up with an idea, it gets dashed immediately like 5 minutes later, because I realise, oh no, I can't do that because that involves going here, or you know, I need to go and get something, a resource that I don't have, and I can't go and get it because the store is closed. And it's the sort of thing that you can't really order online. So for example, Hobbycraft, which if you're not in the UK you might not know what that is, but it's basically like the craft store in the UK, and they're fucking useless. Like, you go on their website and they're all like, oh, you know, we're all dedicated to supporting you during this time, and then there's like 3 items that are in stock online, and that's it. So I'm like, great, you're really, really dedicated even though you have literally 0 stock, so that's really helpful. So you know, that's, yeah, very helpful, as I've just said. I've been sewing on canvases, I've been painting, I've been like literally pulling up every old thing. I've even started freaking sewing again, which is something I haven't done since I was like 11. Like, the thing is, I used to do a lot of things when I was young, and then I started secondary school and it was all downhill from there. So, you know, because like there was just so much more homework, so much more responsibility, that there was no time to do anything else, which is sort of where everything went wrong, really. I'm not going to go into that, but you know, basically I always like to have something on the go, some sort of project that I can work on, and like, I'm a very creative person and there is literally nothing that I can do right now, like at all. I've used, at this point, all of my resources that I have. I have nothing left to paint. I've got no thread left. I can't like do any embroidery or anything anymore. Like, there is a few more coming, but I could only order the black and white ones because, as I said, Hobbycraft is useless. And all the other websites, they're like, oh yeah, we'll ship it to you in about 3 months. And I'm like, great, that's so helpful. I've kind of, you know, I made a load of videos in a very small space of time, so I'm kind of like, I've exhausted that a little bit. And as I said, I am trying to sew, and I haven't been able to get hold of fabric because all the shops are closed. So we went to like Asda and we bought duvet covers and like bed sheets that I've been cutting up. I made this headband, this black headband, out of a bedsheet, so you know. But that's the only thing I've been able to make so far because I've ordered a load of sewing patterns. I actually have like 60 of them, but they're all at my grandparents' house, and I can't visit them to go and sort through them at the moment, so you know, that's also really helpful. So yeah, basically I've just been at a complete loss for what to do, and it's making me very unhappy. And I mean, there's no happy resolution or moral of this story, because I still haven't found anything to do, because there really isn't anything to do. Like, I have well and truly run out of things to watch. I mean, I still have Animal Crossing, but I don't want to play that all day every day. And you know, I've still got books to read and a few blog posts to write, but like, I want something I can work on, and there isn't anything. To top it all off as well, was it yesterday? Yes, it was. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no fucking clue, like, time doesn't even exist anymore, but yesterday or the day before, I think it was yesterday, or maybe it was, I have no idea, but basically got an email from my tutor, and she was like, oh yeah, you just need to do these other like 7 things that I didn't tell you about months ago when we first started this project, or you know, I didn't tell you that you needed to add these few things into your project when you sent it to me, completed 4 weeks ago, you know, because I just couldn't bother to look at it until now. Oh, and yeah, by the way, the deadline's in a week, so if you could just do all that stuff like now, that would be great. I was less than impressed. I have now managed to finish it though. I just sort of sat down and did it, because I had nothing better to do, if I'm being perfectly honest. So yeah, I have done all of my college work now, and if she comes back and says, oh, just need to do this one more thing, I'm going to tell her to fuck off. Anyway, sort of bringing it back to the beginning, as I said, there really is no ending to this. Like, we're still in the same situation. UK lockdown, I believe, has been extended for another 3 weeks, but I also know Boris Johnson is meant to be like addressing everyone tomorrow or something. I don't watch the news because it's a load of trash, but you know, so we'll see. But basically, we're all still stuck in this situation probably for most of the year, which is great. Not. But in the meantime, I'm still trying to find something to do so that I don't lose the half a marble I still have left. As I said, I do have some sewing patterns coming. I have no idea when they'll be turning up, because the order thing didn't give me like a track your parcel thing, and it didn't say an expected arrival date, it was just standard delivery. So I got no clue when they're going to turn up. Hopefully they will turn up sort of at the beginning of next week, so that I can have something to work on, because at the moment that's sort of the only thing I've got going. You know, I still have like one canvas that I can work on. I got some little boxes of, they're technically like kids DIY things. I got like a little paint pouring kit, which I wanted to do that for years, but it's like really messy. So I've always kind of stayed away from it. So you know, I got one of those, and I also have some like polymer clay that I can turn into jewellery or something, but well, it's intended to turn into jewellery, but I think I might make something else. I just need to decide what. So you know, I do have a few little bits, but you know, they're not ongoing projects. They're just, oh, let's do this for an hour because I'm bored. So I am still trying to find something to do. If you have any suggestions, or like, you know, any readathons or writing sprints, or like literally anything, please leave it down below, because I'm rather desperate at this point. And also please leave like TV show and movie recommendations, because like, as much as I love Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, there's only so many times you can watch it before you completely lose the plot. And I'm at that point, so please leave some suggestions. Nothing horror or paranormal, and please do not suggest Stranger Things, because I don't like that sort of thing. So you know, no Stranger Things. That's probably heresy. I know so many people love Stranger Things, but I'm not interested. Sorry. Yeah, I really don't know what this is, or what I'm doing, or what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the year, if I'm being honest. I'm going to try and think of some ideas. Yeah, basically I'm just really salty at the moment, and I'm struggling to get over it. I'm trying my best. I'm trying to find things to do, but it's hard. So if you have any suggestions, then please leave them below. If you also feel like this, message me and we can rant about it, because I mean, we haven't got anything better to do, have we? I think I'm gonna leave it here because there's really nothing else for me to say. You know, there's not exactly much happening in the world right now. Yeah, the world's gone to shit and I'm not happy about it. Hopefully I'll have found something to do next week. I'm not that hopeful about it, but we can pretend to be hopeful. And yeah, I'll talk to you next week with hopefully a more normal vlog. Bye.